Alright, so here's the thing. Now, most people say that I don't really have anyone to practice English with. How can I improve my English? How can I practice English? Well, or if I tell you that you don't actually need anyone to practice English, you can do it by yourself. Well, welcome back to my channel, and let me tell you how exactly you can do that. Well, in this video, I'll show you how to practice English alone in a simple way, in a really natural way. Now the thing is, most learners depend on other people to practice. For example, a teacher, maybe like a friend, maybe like a colleague, you know? But the thing is, real life doesn't always give you that opportunity. And for most people, they do have friends who they can practice English with, but they're not really confident, you know? They're like people who are introverts, who can't really talk to people in a different language. Just like me, because I'm an introvert myself. And like in the beginning, I was like, I can't really talk to people. And most of the time I would speak in my first language, which is my native language. So if I want to speak in English, I would really hesitate. And I would always think about like, if I speak in English, they're going to judge me. So that's the thing, you know, for most people, either they don't really have anyone or they're just introverts, they're really shy. So in that case, the truth is, fluency begins before having a conversation, a real life conversation. And the way you can bring the fluency is by practicing yourself, alone, with yourself. And that's what I did. And I'm pretty sure I can guarantee you it's going to help the way it did to me. Now here's the interesting part. When you talk about speaking alone, right, most people think that it's a weird mindset, right? They probably think it's a weird way, it's not going to help because, you know, speaking alone doesn't help. Or there are other group of people who think that it's weird, it's a little strange. But let me tell you this, it's not. It's just the mindset. So the first thing, you're going to have to get rid of that mindset, right? Now, if you watch a lot of sports, you're going to notice all the people who does the sports, all the athletes, they practice alone, right? The musicians, when they play any type of instruments, you know, they practice alone. So learning a language is also a skill, right? When you practice alone, it removes fear, right? Fear of getting judged, right? And that's the most important thing. And that's where like 90% of people fail because of fear. They don't even start because they're too scared of getting judged, right? If you practice alone, no one's going to judge you, so there is no fear. And you're going to start moving your mouth and you're going to start using your brain to train the language, adding up the skill, right? All right, so here's how you can start with in the beginning, all right? Just try to describe things that you see, right? It doesn't have to be a big sentence. Just, you know, you just need a movement, right, in the beginning. So like, just go with small sentences. Like, for example, when you wake up in the morning, just say, I just woke up. And then when you try to make a coffee for yourself, you can say, I'm making a coffee, right? Then you go out in the park, you're walking, you can say, I'm just walking, right? I'm in the park and there are dogs and cats around, you can say, you know, I've seen that dog. Yeah, that's the cat over there, you know. Just try to say small sentences. Just try to create it in your head. Don't translate it. As already said in my previous video. If you haven't seen it already, just check it out, right? So, well, that's how it is. Try to create simple sentences. It doesn't have to be a big sentence, all right? You just need it for the movement of your mouth, and your brain should hear your voice. That's the most important thing. And that's how you train it, basically, all right? Just go with small sentences. I'm making a coffee. This water is really hot. All right, this water is literally boiling, right? You're reading something, you can say, I'm reading this book. I really like reading the books, and a bunch of other stuff that you can do, right? Now, the other thing, removing the fear, all right? So when you practice alone, it removes all the fear that you have because there is no audience. There's literally no one. It's just you, your voice, and your ears that you're listening to yourself, right? So you can make mistakes. It doesn't matter. If you're making a mistake, just go ahead, repeat the same thing. Start over again from the beginning, all right? That's how it is. Easy. And if you keep doing that thing for a long time, you're going to notice that you're getting more confident every time you do it. And that's how the confidence is born. All right, now, here's what I want you to do. Just go ahead and observe your surrounding and create 3 simple sentences, all right? It's got to be simple, nothing complicated, right? For example, I have my camera on, and I'm recording this video right now, right? And I was watching TV a couple minutes ago before recording this video, right? And that's it. Nothing's complicated. Simple. Now, the reason why we're doing this today is that we need a habit. We need to begin somewhere, right? It's not that we need a perfect English in the beginning. We just need a habit to start with, all right? So just go ahead and speak alone today so that you can have perfect English tomorrow, all right? We're building this step by step. Stay with me. Have a good one.